Did you know that the discovery of the cosmic microwave background, a proof of the Big Bang, was made because two scientists thought pigeon poop was interfering with their telescope? Some of the most groundbreaking space discoveries were made by complete accident, often while scientists were looking for something else entirely. These surprises have reshaped our understanding of the universe in the most unexpected ways. It was 1964 and two radio astronomers, Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson, were doing routine work with their large antenna at Bell Labs in Holmdel, New Jersey. They were trying to measure radio signals from outer space, but there was a persistent noise they couldn't get rid of. This noise was everywhere and came from every direction in the sky. At first, they thought it was a technical issue. Maybe it was interference from nearby cities or even pigeon droppings inside the antenna. They cleaned the antenna, removed the pigeons. Still, the noise remained. Confused, they sought help from a fellow scientist who pointed out something extraordinary. What they had stumbled upon was the leftover radiation from the Big Bang. This faint radiation, known as the cosmic microwave background, CMB, was the afterglow of the birth of the universe some 13.8 billion years ago. What started as an annoying static became one of the most crucial discoveries in understanding how the universe began. This accidental discovery gave us a picture of the early universe, showing us that space once existed as a hot, dense point before expanding into the vast cosmos we know today. In the 1700s, William Herschel, a German-British astronomer, was scanning the night sky with a telescope. His goal? To chart distant stars and celestial objects. But something unusual caught his attention. It was a bright object, yet it wasn't twinkling like a star. Herschel, curious, watched it closely and soon realized that this object was moving differently than the stars around it. At first, Herschel thought he had discovered a comet. But after some detailed calculations, he realized he had found something far more incredible: a new planet. This was Uranus, the seventh planet in the solar system. Until then, only 6 planets were known, but this accidental observation expanded our understanding of the solar system. Herschel's unexpected find showed us that there was still so much we didn't know about the space around us, and it ignited a curiosity to search further into the unknown. In 1962, a team of scientists led by Riccardo Giacconi, an astrophysicist, were launching a rocket into space, trying to detect X-rays from the moon. X-rays, which we often associate with hospital visits, also come from cosmic sources, but scientists hadn't yet detected them from space. To their surprise, when the rocket reached space and pointed to the moon, it didn't detect any X-rays from it. Instead, the sensors went wild with X-rays coming from completely different parts of the sky. After some investigation, they realized they had discovered the first ever source of cosmic X-rays from outside our solar system, a mysterious object known as Scorpius X1. This accidental discovery opened up a new field of astronomy, X-ray astronomy, helping us see parts of the universe that are invisible to our eyes but emit powerful X-rays like black holes and neutron stars. This also laid the foundation for technologies like X-ray telescopes, which now help us study the most extreme environments in the universe, from the remnants of exploding stars to the swirls of material being sucked into black holes. The story of Neptune begins with the discovery of Uranus. After Uranus was found, astronomers noticed something odd. It wasn't moving the way they expected. Its orbit seemed to wobble, like it was being tugged by some unseen force. Many scientists thought that this was just an error in calculations, but French mathematician Urbain Le Verrier believed there was something more going on. He hypothesized that an unknown planet might be pulling Uranus with its gravity, so he did the math. And in 1846, astronomers pointed their telescopes at the spot in the sky where Le Verrier predicted this mysterious planet would be. And there it was, Neptune, the 8th planet in our solar system. This wasn't exactly an accidental discovery in the traditional sense, but the existence of Neptune was only found because astronomers were puzzled by Uranus's strange behavior. It was a happy accident of sorts, one that showed us how interconnected the planets are, influencing each other with their gravitational pull. In 1967, a graduate named Jocelyn Bell was working on a project at Cambridge University. She was using a special radio telescope to study quasars, a super bright object at the center of galaxies. But while sifting through the data, she noticed something odd. There was a regular, repeating signal like a heartbeat, pulsing every 1.33 seconds. At first, she and her team joked that they may have detected signals from aliens. They even nicknamed it LGM for Little Green Men. But after more investigation, they realized they weren't picking up extraterrestrial life. They had just discovered a pulsar, a rapidly spinning neutron star that emits beams of radio waves much like a lighthouse. This accidental discovery changed our understanding of stars. Pulsars are the remnants of supernova explosions, and their discovery has helped us study the life cycles of stars, gravity, and even time itself, as these cosmic lighthouses are some of the most precise clocks in the universe. In the 1990s, two teams of astronomers were observing distant exploding stars called supernovae to measure the expansion of the universe. At the time, scientists believed the universe's expansion was slowing due to gravity. But as they collected more data, they realized something strange. The universe wasn't slowing down, it was speeding up. This was completely unexpected and shocking. The scientists had accidentally discovered that there was some mysterious force pushing the universe apart, faster and faster. They called this force dark energy. Dark energy makes up about 68% of the universe, yet we still know very little about it. All we know is that it's the reason the universe is expanding at an accelerated rate, and without this accidental discovery, we might never have known about it at all. Back in 1992, two astronomers, Alexander Wolshin and Dale Frail, were using radio waves to study a pulsar known as PSR B1257+12. Pulsars, as we discussed earlier, are rapidly rotating neutron stars, but something unusual caught their attention. This pulsar had an odd wobble. After some calculations, they realized the wobble was caused by planets orbiting the pulsar. This was the first ever discovery of planets outside our solar system, known as exoplanets. These planets were unlike anything we had ever imagined. Barren, rocky worlds bathed in deadly radiation from their pulsar star. This discovery was the start of a new era of astronomy. Today, we've discovered over 5,000 exoplanets, many of which exist in the Goldilocks zone, where conditions might be just right for life. This accidental find shows us that planets are common throughout the galaxy, and that they come in all shapes, sizes, and environments. Who knows, maybe one of these exoplanets might even host life. In 1977, scientists were preparing to observe Uranus as it passed in front of a distant star, an event known as an occultation. By observing the way the star's light was blocked by Uranus, they hoped to learn more about the planet's atmosphere, but something unexpected happened. As Uranus approached the star, the light flickered several times before and after the planet passed. After analyzing the data, they realized these flickers were caused by rings. Yes, rings around Uranus. Before this, only Saturn was known to have rings. This accidental discovery revealed that Uranus had its own set of faint rings made of dark, icy particles. It was another reminder that the universe is full of surprises, even in our own solar system. The stories of these accidental discoveries reminds us that sometimes the most groundbreaking revelations happen when we least expect them. Whether it's finding new planets, uncovering cosmic forces, or revealing hidden rings, these moments of serendipity have shaped our understanding of the universe in ways that planned experiments could not. In the vastness of space, there's still so much we don't know, and perhaps the next great discovery is just waiting to be stumbled upon by a curious scientist or an unexpected twist of fate. The universe is filled with hidden wonders, and every day we're learning more, sometimes by accident, sometimes by design, but always with the same sense of awe and curiosity that makes space exploration so thrilling. Stay curious, because the universe always has another secret waiting to be revealed.